in our space, our normal space. But they got rid of our benches that we screw the supports in for the walls, so we're having to adjust. We used to put all of our extra stuff, wrapping and tools and things on those benches. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Gonna have to get creative. I think we're gonna try and do the walls right up against that little fence area. Gonna start with just doing the walls today. That was the whole goal. That way tomorrow and then Thursday are only about stuffing and filling and getting everything staged. I thought we were gonna be one of the first people here. No, there is so many people already set up. So let me show you who our neighbor is over here. Over here as well. Look at that. And Kat is setting up over there. Carrie and Jeff over there in the sheep barn. But I'm gonna start helping Mike and we're gonna get these walls up. Done with the walls, which means we're done for today and be back here bright and early tomorrow. Okay.
The first casualty of Lucketts. It's a brutal sport, antiquing.
Someone could be really hurt and you're making fun.
I'm not making fun. I am trying to bring awareness to the violence and the cutthroatness of antiques.
I want to show you guys what the plan is, the rough plan. And we're gonna stick pretty close to it, but a few things might change. This is the back wall. Unfortunately, we did lose at least 4 feet. I thought it would all fit. We're gonna do the shelves back here, tables in the middle, a little island over here, an island over here. And then originally I was gonna have the desk on this side and then Tori's clothes over here, but I think I'm gonna switch that. I'm gonna move the little desk island on this side and bring this over here and this over here. This cabinet will be over here and the shelves will probably be closer to this side. I know that probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now, but it will in like a few hours. Let's do this.
See you at 2 a.m.
We will not be here that late tonight.
Slow down, mama, why you talk so mean? Good Lord, man, shit, it ain't what it seems. Got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar, fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now, don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so sad? Come on now, mama, ain't nothing here so bad. You got fast cars, movie stars, party on down the street with Mary Jane, good cocaine, plenty down there again. You can double down, throw some dice, you can take off now, don't think twice, but hey, don't you wanna play?
This is where we cut to the hospital where I have a broken foot.
He's dragging his right foot.
I
don't
hit
know
this
what the
big
deal
toe
is.
yesterday.
He needs to hurt.
You know what? These shoes are terrible.
Baby, go on.
That cabinet's gotta be facing that way.
This way?
That way.
Tell me where you wanna go. But baby, I don't work down there anymore.
And I think that gives.
She must have tried to call you.
All right, we'll figure it out. I forgot she was bringing the second rack. What we'll do is,
I think she can just go one here and one there.
well, this is what I'm thinking. We'll put her second rack here. We'll put that marble top dresser here so that we can still hang something here.
We could. Should we plan that? Should we do that?
Don't let me forget to call my mom.
I don't even know if we'll be able to be sitting.
Yeah.
I think I'll be standing during the morning rush. I was just saying I should have sat down. This feels too good. And you're gonna chain this to so I can't move.
The only way you can move is to reach back and grab the bag that you need.
Oh my gosh, there's chains down here too. Are you gonna handcuff me to this?
We could do just some bags over here too. So it's right there for you.
Hi. May I grab that for you? Would you like a bag? Bag. Item. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Wait, man, is Mercantile. Not against this? Do you need to switch these two tables?
Huh? No.
Oh, they're not on the same bar.
We'll try to keep the flow for the checkout coming through here. But there's multiple ways in and out of this, which I really makes me feel really good. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Are we at the shelving too?
Alright, Mom, sure is getting late. Come on now, Mom, don't you hesitate. Grab my hand where we land. I got the champagne. You can knock it back, get on track, jump on, crack this thing. Double down, roll the dice, take off now, don't think twice. Hey, don't you wanna play? Say hey. Don't you wanna
Tomorrow we're gonna place all the smalls, hang the chandeliers. They're gonna go up there. I'm sorry, let me move out of the sun. Really happy with the layout. I'm tired, I'm hungry. So we're gonna go get some food and sleep a lot. Good morning. We're here, it's probably, yep, 8:04. We got here probably 15 minutes ago, but I've been jogging outside in the sun. It's so cold right now. It's like 50 degrees.
48 it said.
Priority is to hang the chandeliers. We're gonna put 2 there, and then we're gonna put 1 back there on that, what is that called?
A wall?
No, the black thing. What is that? The arch, no. Corbel, the metal, the thing.
We're gonna hang it.
So we're gonna get those hung up, and then Mike's gonna go around and try and shim as much as he can. And then all the smalls. Oof, okay. All right, here we go. Are you hanging that first?
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I never figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
That's such a, you're right, ferns will probably.
Yeah, you're right. We don't have the bowl. Have we tested them all?
No, but that might not be a bad idea. We have another bowl. Oh my gosh, how long have I been recording?
You've been recording?
In the groupings that I'm doing. Just spacing between them.
Okay.
Him kind of propelled up like that. This guy with the longer screw coming through, hanging off in the middle of that, like there. Wait, which one?
How much would you put on that?
On the pink?
No,
On the yellow?
one. I mean, it's like vintage. Yeah.
Is it in great shape?
Oh, yeah.
Then yeah. Ooh, that'd be... Maybe we could change it throughout the weekend or something. Could put one of the other ones in here.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Ooh, that fits so well. Oh, it has a zipper. That looks so cute right there.
I think what I might do is bring all this really cool blue
Ooh,
up there.
that's a good idea. Do you have an idea of what you were gonna put on top?
Okay guys, it's been a few hours. We're finally at a good stopping place at 10:57 at night. I wanted to be out of here at 5 today. I'll give you a tour in the morning because I'm exhausted. All right. It's the morning of. We just got here. It's like 7:30ish.
6.
We wanted to be here that early, but it wasn't happening. From here, just the final fluff. I'm trying to finish in like 30 minutes.
What else you got for me? Anything else to go? It's gonna be a lot of lifting.
I know, that's fine.
$45 straight.
He's still hanging out with us.
Yeah. Did he really? Yeah,
So-
I asked him. I said, if I pay you and buy
Test,
the
yeah.
supplies.
Charge.
Note.
Test run, yeah. Wait, hold on. What does that say?
Set an iPhone password to enable tap.
That, because, I mean, really, he's not going to have much to do until
I know, that's what I was thinking.
the morning of. Here we go, guys. That's how I remember it. I'm running to the truck to pick up a piece of art that I wasn't able to fit into the booth yesterday, and somebody's interested in looking at it. I don't even know what time it is, maybe 2. It's going well. I predicted furniture wasn't going to move as fast. It's still selling. It's not like, oh, I brought all this furniture and it's not selling. It's still selling, it's just not moving as quickly in like the rabid state that it normally does. A lot of smalls are selling. Okay. She wants to see this. Doing okay?
Yes, because I have my Capri Sun Pacific Cooler. Hydration. It's not even 80 degrees. Right?
No, but it is dusty.
This
oh
is
my
a winter
gosh.
shirt, and I'm not sweating.
Yeah, I'm layered. 2:58 right now. We got another 2 hours.
We got this.
We got this. Before we straighten up that mess, we're gonna go look around since we haven't been able to yet. Love the taxidermy.
Hey, there's someone else is playing reggae. You said that no one wanted to hear reggae but me. Why does this look familiar? Did we have a chest, a dresser that was just tall?
You know, you're probably thinking of peachy color one that we had.
Was that what, did you got that house estate on sale?
I actually got that at Antique Expo a couple years back. Do you see a price?
$12.50. Oh, look at that mirror.
I know.
These little shot glasses are so stinky.
Okay, I've played this game. I don't remember what it's called, but I've played it. But I don't remember how to play it.
I love these. Wow.
Oh. Weren't you looking for those like
Yes! As
6 months ago?
As coasters.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another orange one.
4 each?
I describe it. It's across the way over here. They are putting out. Oh, look at this wood. 135.
Are those real? What in the... Oh, a boundary stone.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay. Did amateur move and sat down before we should have.
I was going to say something, but I wanted to sit down.
So I think what we're going to do is just get here early again tomorrow and do what we need to do. We don't need to do a ton, but I can't even think. I'll see y'all in the morning. Bye. Okay, got here not as early as I wanted to. Mike accidentally took my camera to Lowe's with him. I forgot to grab it. What was that?
I'm not here.
What was that blasphemy?
Nothing.
Got here late, no camera, did the setup, and now the market is open. Let me just show you how it currently looks. The island that was here got dispersed. Still have those paintings, but we sold a lot. This corner's so dark. I hung some lights, but man, you can barely see that dresser. I rearranged those shelves.
Make sure to say that.
I'm gonna set you guys up in this corner today. Amanda, this is Mike.
Hi, nice to meet you.
That's what I grabbed.
Hi, YouTube.
All right, guys, day 2, it's done. We have a lot of rearranging to do. We're going to move the seafoam color table up here to the front where that little furniture island was yesterday. And do not sit down. Remember what happened yesterday?
Counting on that to happen. Hey.
No. It really,
here.
nope, it messed us up this morning and we're not doing it again. We're gonna put you guys over here. Make a good spot. It's not that we're too spread out. I'm just like, move that dresser there.
Well, what about rack there? Rack, mirror, rack.
Some people cruel, some people try to get by. If you don't have a reason, it's hard to make it all worthwhile. 'Cause what I've got surely makes the world
Moved Tori from behind our desk area she was on the other side of the doors to over there. I have her now set up in this corner with the mannequins chair, and we moved the mirror as well. Consolidated her clothes onto one rack, and I folded her pants and put them on the scaffolding table under the floating shelves. Things are selling off the shelves really well. Hung some of her purses there too, and that looks really cute. Hung up a few of the more tasteful painted nudes. We moved the darker furniture over here. I mean, it just sucks up the light. We get a lot of natural light in here during the day. Hoping that helps. I'm gonna stuff that with all the flower stems that I have, and I put some more paintings there. Did some work there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this space. We moved the tables around. So we kept the big green table here, turned it so it's under the chandeliers, did a more floral, flowery display. I wanna sell some of these stems tomorrow, so I've laid those out. I noticed that the stems are selling better when they're wrapped. Kind of like that. I'll fix this table setup tomorrow. I'm gonna keep this the same. It's worked really well for us, especially with all the art. Moved the wicker rack with the glass shelves over here beside this piece. And I've just been putting green in here, and I think it looks really good. Around 9 o'clock right now. My mom will probably come by and help us pack up any smalls that we don't sell. And then I've also enlisted the help of a friend. And he'll be here tomorrow helping Mike load up the truck while we pack smalls. So we'll see you tomorrow. Just finished doing my final fluff over here. Just did a really basic little tablescape with some of the floral stems, dishes I had left, those lamps. I think I'm gonna lower the price on that sign today. Feel like that's not a crazy price for a double-sided sign, but maybe it is. So I'm just gonna bring it down a little and see what happens. Tori's clothing, moved over here. Put a ton of florals in this hutch to brighten it up as much as possible. This table hasn't really changed too much. I'm kind of glad it's day 3. I'll be happy to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Good news is
45 minutes. Then Lucketts 2023 is done. Things have definitely sold.
oh yeah.
We'll check back in an hour. All right, y'all. We're back home. We're back in the storage unit. Some final Lucketts 2023 thoughts that I thought y'all might find interesting. I have notes. My walls. I don't know what to do about the wall situation because I love having the walls there to hang stuff on, but I noticed they really block out a lot of the natural light that comes through the show barn, and I don't know how to fix that problem. So I'm thinking about asking if I can be on the other side of the show barn next year. It's a random thought to start off with, but I can't get it out of my head. The walls, I love them, but they make the space so dark. What do I do? If you're at a show and it's got a floor like the show barn at Lucketts does, where it's that mulchy stuff or something similar, you need a rake. There was just a lot of not holes, but divots in the floor, areas that were mounded up that needed to be leveled out. We ended up borrowing Kat's rake, but really we needed our own. Next year, at least one rake, if not 2. Piggybacking off of that point, a lifesaver was getting the mini leaf blower. I can't take credit for this. We saw Whiskey Glitter had one and they kept using it to blow dust off of their furniture and items, and that just looked like such a good idea because you have to constantly be dusting. I love Lucketts, I love the show, I love the location, but man, the dust. So having the mini leaf blower was amazing. I mean, obviously you can just use a shop cloth, a duster, whatever, but when you have so many smalls and little things, having to constantly move things off to dust and wipe things down is such a pain, and just having the leaf blower just there to, it doesn't get the dust off 100%, but it just helps manage it throughout the day and then after and then the next day. All right, next thing. I'm like 50-50 on the open shelves. I liked them. I liked how the stuff looked on them. I liked that they were open, that they were really shoppable, but I felt like I was having to constantly monitor them. It was just easy for them to look really messy, if that makes sense. I don't know what clicked in my head. Obviously there's such things as vignettes, right? You kind of put together items to make it look like a little vignette. Something clicked in me right before we got there. I was like, I'm creating islands. I'm creating islands of merchandise. So we got an island over here, we got an island over here. That really helped me kind of visualize things a little easier. If you're having a hard time putting things together, maybe start putting stuff in island piles. Like, okay, I could see these things here together. There's gonna be a merchandise island over here. I see these things together, I'm gonna put a little merchandise island over here. And that really helped create some flow in the space too. Something different that we did this year was we took the doors that I had, a lot of salvage doors, and made like a desk cubby. You could get in and out of it pretty easily. We didn't have a bunch of empty space up above us, and we could use the back and the sides of the door to hang product on. Smalls were king this show, 100%. And that seemed to be the consensus amongst most of the dealers that I talked to. Furniture wasn't moving as quickly, people were holding on to their dollars a little tighter, but the smalls were moving. I'm hearing that across antiques and vintage sales in general. Furniture's slowly moving, smalls are moving a lot faster, especially if it's under $50. What were some trends that I noticed of things that were selling and things that weren't? Pine. The 2 pine dressers that I had, sold. The pine cupboard that I had, sold. All the blue and white items that I had sold. So those 2 chinoiserie blue and white lamps, the big fishbowl planter. I also think that's probably just a really popular style in that Leesburg area, but I'm just assuming. That might not be a trend across the country, but it's something I noticed there. All the brass candlesticks, brass accents, sold. Brass was very popular. I also noticed that when I was just walking around in general, people that would have brass, when I would go back, they didn't have brass anymore. People were also looking for quilts. Quilts were very popular as well. Colorful items were very popular. People loved the colored glass, the yellow chairs, those moved. And I think kind of within that same vein, quirky items. An example that would be like the Bulldog salt and pepper shakers. I love those things. I thought they were so cute. I didn't tell anybody that they were my favorite because I was kind of hoping they wouldn't sell. Just kind of more eclectic, funky pieces that were also functional. Planters and pottery. I mean, obviously it was the spring market, but I just wanted to point that out that almost all my planters sold. I think all of them sold actually. Yeah, functional items. That's what people were looking for. Things that they can use. Items that did not sell well for me this year include the darker furniture. Unless it had a marble top to it, the darker furniture was not moving. It was just there sucking up the light. And I don't know what that means for the future of like dark furniture, at least here in this area. I think it depends on the piece, right? But I noticed for the pieces that I had, especially there at the end, like it was very obvious, like nobody wanted that dark furniture. But if it was Eastlake style, it sold. But most Eastlake style pieces that I come across have a marble top to them. So I don't know. But even though the pieces with marble tops sold, I noticed that the alabaster and the marble lamps that I had weren't moving as quickly as I thought they would either. I could have had those overpriced a little though. That's possible. I was really surprised that the metal double-sided sign didn't sell. That was kind of shocking to me. You'll have to tell me if you think I overpriced it, because that's totally possible. I just feel like in the past, a past Lucketts, a past show, that sign would have sold. Like I said, I think people were just being a little pickier with their dollars, and if it didn't meet a function for somebody, it was a harder sell. It needed to be useful. It's a cool sign, I hope it sells, but if we're being honest, not very useful. But what is on the more useful end, but wasn't really selling was the plate sets that I took. I had a few plate sets. They were kind of more on the dessert salad plate size. So I could see where people are like, I don't really need dessert plates. I think I sold like maybe 2 and I had at least 6. So plates, people weren't super into them. But cups, people love the cup sets, especially any barware. I should have added that to what sold well, barware. I was kind of surprised the chandeliers didn't sell either. They were really beautiful. They brought a lot of attention to the booth. It's gonna take the right person, the right house for someone to purchase those chandeliers, so I get it. Maybe in a past Lucketts where the economy was a little better, those probably would have sold, but they didn't this time. And then the last thing that was kind of surprising to me that didn't sell was any of the big tables. I feel like in the past, people loved big tables. People loved solid, like farm tables or tables with drawers. I had 3 bigger tables there and none of them sold. I don't know the intimate experience of any of the other dealers that were there. I just wanted to give you my thoughts and opinions on how it went, things that I noticed that were interesting versus Lucketts in the past or shows in the past. So please take all this information with like a grain of salt. I am not an expert. Ooh, another thought, it was so cool to see Miss Mustard Seed there, or Marion. She is literally the person I found Lucketts through, and so it's just kind of a full circle moment. All these years later, like she is there, she's actually in my space, and she's looking at my things. You guys are so awesome, by the way. Thank you so much for coming out and shopping. There were so many of you. Texas, New York, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina. I hope y'all had fun. I'm so worried that I oversell this event and that it's not as fun as it is for others as it is for me. So for y'all to come, I hope you had a good time. I really do. I so appreciate y'all coming up and saying hi. It's a stressful, tiring event, but in those moments, it's so cool to be there and to be with people that like this stuff too. Not to get cheesy here at the end, but it makes it all worth it. So Lucketts leftovers are now in the booth. You can go shop them whenever you would like. Factory Antique Mall hours are up online, so just Google the Factory Antique Mall, Verona, Virginia, and those hours will pop up for you. I'll see y'all next time. Colorful, colorful item, colorful, blah, blah, blah. Just say colorful. Why can't you say it? Colorful. Oh my. Colorful. Colorful. Anytime I try and raise my voice to say it, it doesn't come out right. Colorful. Colorful items. Brightly colored items. There we go.